we were unlocking this tiefling.
Oh, yeah.
You are unlocking this tiefling, and he was very grateful.
Haha.
I kind of check his wrists for him to make sure they're not too chafed.
They're chafed, but like the normal amount of chafed, not like, silver burning my skin chafed.
Gosh, you have such sensitive skin.
I really do.
You moisturize.
I'm trying very hard. There's not a lot of moisturizer out here. I was considering, like, maybe, I should move someplace, like, closer to the city, but, it's, this house is so beautiful, you don't understand. It's a madness-era house.
I nod.
I turn to Aegytha and I say, "What's moisturizer?"
Well,
you are asking
when
Aegytha?
you're dry and then you have to be
I
moist, you put it on your skin.
That makes all the difference.
I've done it before. I need to be moist. It's true.
I pull out a small flat stone and I cast a very light version of Ray of Frost on it to cool it, and then I pass it over to him. Rub that on the chafing. That'll probably make it hurt a little less.
Oh, thank you.
I think I'll take the silver handcuffs, and I'll say to the sheriff, "I'll hold on to these."
We're gonna need that for later.
And kind of put them on my belt.
All right, well, make sure you bring him back.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
And you'll be back to kill this other guy, right?
I don't think he has to die. At least that's what Jenin said.
Yeah, he'll be fine if we just kill the actual vampire.
Bing, bang, boom. He's back to normal.
Well, if you change your mind, let me know first. I'll bring everyone around. We can watch you kill them together.
Okay, sounds like a good time.
I'm not a fan of these people.
Yeah, they kind of suck.
Nah, they kind of fucking suck, but hey, killing a vampire sounds cool. And I got nothing better to do this weekend, so...
I also not have anything better to do.
Well, thanks for your help, Sheriff. What was your name again?
I'm Sheriff Jamuel.
Jamuel?
Jamuel.
I write that down in my little list, and if you look over my shoulder, there's a big font title at the top of it in my little book, and it says shit list.
Okay. Well, you keep keeping the peace here, Jamuel. We all appreciate it.
I will do. I'm gonna keep the piece around here like you wouldn't
Yeah.
believe.
In fact, keep 2 pieces, just for me.
Just for you, I'll keep 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's so many pieces.
Good man. And I pat him on the head and I walk out.
I think the head patting, should be offensive to a halfling, but it doesn't register. He's too, hopped up on joy right now.
I'm just surprised that they're not reacting to a werewolf and going, werewolf!
Yeah. You see, if you just act like you belong, people just don't question it. It's weird.
I also look kind of freaky.
They're less accepting of tieflings than they are werewolves. I just love the country,
It's it's fucked, the perception of people around these parts.
Maybe they just see a lot of wolves?
Yeah, that too.
We're having this convo while we're on the way to the mansion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They see a lot of people coming to and from Zodia, and, Zodians are Zodia is, this country of magic where just a bunch of crazy shit goes down. It's like a bunch of wizards. Nobody knows what they're up to, any time of the day. So it's kind of By the way, the entire way that you're going to this mansion, this guy, his name is Velkin Vifancula. He tells you the entire way about this house and why it's so rare. He tells you, it's a late Madness era house. The Age of Madness was, this huge war-torn thing that happened, over 500 years ago. 500 years ago, it ended, and most of the whole world was just, razed to the ground. So he tells you that, finding this house is, a real treasure, because there's not a whole lot of places like this left in the world.
Jenin actually responds in kind. Could I make a, history or performance check to see how well Jenin can engage with this conversation?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll use my history. I know a few things about the Madness era. Maybe their cultural significances, their signifiers, what kind of pillars they like using in their homes, and that's an unnatural 20.
All right, you do a very good job. You don't know as much as he does, because this is, his entire fucking life. but like when you can slip in a word, because he's very enthusiastic about telling you when you can slip in a word, he's like, yes, oh, you understand the importance of these columns and how impressive it is that they're still standing.
Aegytha is just nodding and listening the whole time very intently.
Jenin is on the hunt.
Are these columns really bad?
Oh no, they're really good.
Ah.
I mean, they're terrifying. They're like twisting around. It's really interesting how you can see the entire design philosophy of this era represented in just one column.
I believe certain wizards would create the molds for the columns with random magical algorithms. So they are, by all means, utterly random.
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, that was part of like the philosophy of the Age of Madness. War, chaos, and you can really see how the chaos in people's lives comes through in the architecture.
It really makes you feel like you are in the madness.
Yes! Oh, you understand.
This sounds awful. But I say that with like a big smile on my face. It sounds awful. Like I'm like caught up in his enthusiasm, but I'm also like kind of forming my own opinions in a weird way. All right, so we make it to the mansion and we look at the corpses.
The corpses are not there.
So I kind of put one little finger to my chin. I'm like, body's gone.
Uh-oh.
Over here. Bodies, yeah.
I didn't really notice the bodies, to be honest. I didn't see what happened to them. You know, I was busy being arrested for doing nothing, so...
Right.
I've heard that it happens. Did somebody eat them?
Doubtful, but I'm sure that they moved them elsewhere.
Yeah.
Or they were turned into thralls.
First, I would like to look around and see if there's like any sign that there was like movement or something like that. If there's any sign of the bodies, can I roll like a perception check or anything? See what kind of clues I can
Sure.
get. All right.
Yep.
Oh.
16.
16. Well, I guess maybe their necrotic energy, like, rotted a place on the grass where they used to be. The necrotic damage on the ground kind of indicates that there was something else to them. So, they may have been festering there for a while before they went off to wherever they went off to. And if they're festering, you know.
So we should be able to smell them, is what I say.
And there might be necrotic energies lingering around. I cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Do I, like, is there, like, maybe a trail of necrotic magics that's, like, faint that we could follow, perhaps?
There's a faint trail of necrotic magics that goes into the castle. Castle, manor, manor house,
It
manor
goes
castle.
into the manor. Well, that doesn't surprise me too much.
Oh, we're going to the house. I'm excited.
Oh, I'm sure the Count would love to see the interior.
Oh, I'd love to show you all around my house.
Oh,
I would like to be shown.
Yes. I hear that the madness bedrooms are particularly intriguing. But we gotta kill a vampire first.
I don't want to go upstairs just yet. See, when I was here before, I was assessing the house, and I went upstairs, and I think I broke a stair, which was kind of weird because most of the stairs are stone, you know. A lot of these manors were fortified for war, which I think is why this one was so strong the whole time. Anyways, you know, when you go upstairs, I think some of the upper floors might not be so structurally sound. One of the first things I want to do is hire a guy to, like, come assess the house,
So you
you know,
haven't
home inspector.
seen the fool upstairs?
No, I haven't, not yet.
I look towards my party with 2 eyebrows raised.
Are we
Upstairs
going
it is.
upstairs?
I believe we're going to
Oh,
go
no.
upstairs.
You don't understand. You can't go upstairs. The whole house is going to collapse on you.
Don't worry, I am good at stepping.
I'm good at being gentle, don't worry.
I am very heavy, and like you look at him. He's 8 feet tall. And he's covered in metal.
I have a question for
Yeah.
you. I'm sorry I forgot your name, and she points at the tiefling with a shaky hand.
Velken Vathankula.
I am not going to remember that.
Yeah, I just call him
Anyway.
Cal.
Spell his last name.
Yes, I can.
Sorry, I'm sure this is riveting podcast, but I just want to know.
Oh no, this is riveting.
Oh, yeah.
Vaffancula.
Oh shit, I'm riveted.
B?
Yeah.
B?
I'll post it
I'm riveting
in the
so
chat.
Okay.
Oh, I'm riveted right out of my seat, if you can't see, audience.
Riveted for your pleasure.
His last name is very funny to me.
It is funny.
Falcon Vathankula. Alright.
Can I tell you something about his last name?
Please do.
Vaffanculo means go fuck yourself in Italian.
Jesus. We're gonna be censored in Italy now.
That's amazing.
His name is Count Go Fuck Yourself. Okay.
Okay, I'm asking him a question.
Yes.
Is there, if you could make a guess, any room up there that could hold his weight? Is there one that might be stronger than the other ones? I have an idea.
I really got scared after the first step. The only things I really did was I checked out the basement and some of the ground floors. The basement was really gross. They didn't even have, like, cobblestone. It was just like a dirt floor. I tried to move some door. It was really heavy. I didn't, make it the whole way.
So we have 2 locations we must check, but I suppose the basement would be easiest since we can actually stand there.
Let's start there.
Yeah. And I can go upstairs later and check, and then I have a way to get up without the stairs.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks. I have so much magic. It's from my girlfriend. She's cool.
Oh yeah. What was her name again? Tell me.
Mira.
Mira. The ocean god.
No, she's the light god.
Oh, my bad. I shouldn't have assumed.
It's okay.
Because you're wet.
Jenin just looks over
We did meet at the bottom of the ocean.
That's it.
and looks back. So the basement, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's do that.
yeah, let's
I'd
do
like
it.
to know more about this Mira person later.
I will tell you.
But business first.
Yes.
Business first.
He leads you through the kitchen, down, like, a little spiral staircase to, like, sort of the pantry. And then, like, there's a bit that looks like it could be a wine cellar. But you go down, and once you go down there, it's very dark, first of all.
I can see.
I cast light on my little funny hat.
That works.
Cast light on his little funny hat. I have to look up what light does exactly.
It just spreads 20 feet of bright, and then another 20 feet of dim. So I can see out about 40 feet.
So you come down into this lower part, and there's some more stairs down, like a regular staircase instead of like a spiral staircase. And there is this door that Velkin tried to move to little effect. He's a little twinkish himself.
I'll just move it for him.
Yeah, I motioned towards our big orc boy. I'm
Sure.
like, well, this looks like you.
After you.
I'd see him with the rest of the door. And he says, do I really have to go in there?
No, you can go upstairs. We got it. It's okay.
Wait. There might be a vampire in here. We don't want him to be our next victim. Well, not our next... Its next victim. You know what I mean.
I didn't think about that. That's pretty smart.
Best to stick close, Count.
It's okay. We got a light. It's not going to be that scary. And it'll be over soon.
I just put my giant hand on his shoulder and I say, don't worry, we'll keep you safe.
Okay, just don't crush my shoulder pads, thank you.
I take one of my cards from my deck of playing cards, and I cast light on it, and then I throw it down through the entranceway of the doorway that our cleric just opened. And I just to see how far down it goes and like what's in there.
It kind of comes out into a big room, and if you want to make a perception check about the room, you can do that.
I will make a perception check because I have a +8.
All right, then I'll consider that me throwing the light in there as a help action, if that's all right.
Do I get advantage because of
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
assistance?
Yeah.
Finally, a way to assist in a perception roll.
Lighting the way, baby.
Lighting the way.
So that's a 24.
Hell yeah.
It's a bit weird that these walls have holes in them. And why are some of these tiles raised and others not raised? Huh, that's kind of weird.
Oh.
Do you relay this information?
I say, that tile, that tile, that tile, and that tile are trapped.
Oh.
Okay. So I don't step on it, right?
Do not step on these tiles. And I turn to Velkin. Velkin, do you want to get shot by an arrow?
Not today, thank you.
You ought to stay back.
Then don't touch these tiles, okay? Okay.
I'm actually
Okay,
going
I
to
won't.
cast a Mage Hand.
Hmm.
And just to test the theory, I'm going to go up to one of the tiles that is elevated, and I'm going to press Mage Hand down on it while nobody's in the room.
It, like an arrow comes out and shoots where you would have stood had you stood there.
Alright, sound theory.
I know what I'm doing.
Most of the tiles are raised. It's something you wouldn't have been able to perceive without the perception check. Most of the tiles are raised, and most of the all the tiles are sort of like square tiles, maybe like your foot in width. So there's sort of like a path that you have to take in order to not get shot.
Oh, okay. And I say, you have to step on that tile. That just follow me, and I will step out into the room. Be very careful with the tiles. Wash my feet.
Should we make dex checks?
Yeah, make dex checks.
Do we get advantage on these dex checks because I just explained everything?
Yeah. I'll give you advantage.
Yeah, I'm actually very bad at dex, but I got a 17.
I got a 14.
Alright, I got a 22.
18.
I'll say the last two, there's an arrow that, like, flies right behind your head, because your foot, like, nicks one tile as you step off of another one, but you all get across with no damage.
Oops.
What are we getting across to?
Yeah, what's on the other side?
Another sort of, like, there's this sort of arched way.
I pick up one of the playing cards with light on them, and then I just kind of scan the archway itself.
Like your phone with a flashlight?
Yeah, just to see if there's like any writing or anything.
Hang on. There is something in Infernal written over the top of it.
Jenin, can you read this?
Let me check it out. I'm going
Can you
to
read
glance over the Infernal. I speak Common and Elven, but I'm aware of Infernal. Could I cross-reference this with any common spells that use Infernal as their base language?
Maybe, like, you look at it, and, like, the font is kind of old. You know how, like, sometimes you'll read Old English, and instead of, an S, they have this thing that looks like an F. So, like, you look at it, and you can tell, like, one word, and you're not sure if it means, like, banish or, like, toilet.
Velkin, do you know how to read this?
Oh, I do know how to read it.
I pick him up so that he can see.
Oh my god.
Wait, hang on. He has to get across the room first.
Oh, he didn't. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I really hope he was. Is he rolling with advantage? Because I helped him know what to do.
You tell him where to go. Yeah. That's a critical failure.
I'm
rolling with advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Phew.
That's still a 4. He gets a little... There's one arrow that, like, gets him in the butt, and there's another arrow that shoots his little tricorn hat off his head.
Aw. He lost his head.
Sorry, Velkin.
I use Mage Hand to, like, grab him by, like, the little cravat to pull him down when one arrow comes for his face.
Okay.
Just to
You do that.
To get nailed.
Right. He says, "Oh, thank you. I didn't do very good in gym class either."
I do not even know what that means, but okay.
Me neither.
Nice.
And I just pick him up by the waist, and push him up to the arch so that he can read.
It says something like, the banished rest here.
That's not ominous or anything.
No.
But
No, not at all.
I set him down on the safest spot next to me, and I take the rest of the playing cards and toss them in. What's in there?
So you look down the corridor, and it gets very narrow, and right at the point where you think it gets most narrow, it's a lot of thick fog.
Oh, that's funky.
That's not ominous or anything.
No, of course not.
Oh, wait. I think I actually have something that can help here.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, I do too, if you don't.
Oh, try it. Try them both.
I have...
Remember what I said about vampires turning into mist?
But this is fog.
I look at him with the fucking... I just look at him. I open up my little book and I jot down his name real quick.
I cast Gust of Wind. I push my my hands out before me and blow, and my ring begins to glow, and a line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. However, the gust disperses gas or vapor, and it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area. It causes protected flames, such as those of lanterns, to dance wildly and has a 50% chance of extinguishing them.
Okay.
I can, through the magic of Threl Mushtar.
That's pretty cool. I get mine from my girlfriend.
Oh, is Thrill your girlfriend, Brand?
No, he's my god.
But that doesn't disqualify.
It's just like another name for it, though, right?
Aegytha appears to be what we like to call a Chad, and Brand here is a fucking simp.
Oh, I don't know these terms.
I am not.
What's the difference between a Chad and a simp?
I don't know, but I'm not a simp.
How do you know?
I'm not that.
You have to educate yourself first.
I'm not.
We'll discuss the matters of simptitude later. You're gusting away this fog, yes?
Right.
Does it also, like, blow you guys down the corridor?
No.
No, it's from him. He's in front, I think.
Yeah, I'm in front. So it just goes forward.
All right. And are you concentrating on this for the minute?
Yes, I am.
For the minute?
Yes, I am.
All right. So
I disperse the fog.
you guys go down the corridor. You disperse the fog, and some ways ahead of you, you see that, like, part of the hall has collapsed. And are you also, like, shining the light down there?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So as you get closer to, like, the collapsed part of the hall, there is, like where the hall is collapsed, it's not, like, dirt behind there. It's, like, there's another room. And if you look inside that hole, you can see, like, some swinging axes at the ready for you to step on some pressure plates.
They used every trap in the book from this place.
Well, with the fog gone, we can see the traps clearly, right?
Yep.
Can we just step over them?
Yes. You'll have to move there's, like, a part of the hall that's collapsed that you have to take care of first.
Oh, right.
Hold on. I think I might have something for that.
Could we just lift the debris and stuff? Or is it, like, too much?
Probably.
Oh, I try and just...
It's a narrow hallway, so it's not a lot of debris.
Okay.
I would help, but I have to take care of this gust of wind.
Oh,
It lasts
right.
for a minute, so...
Yeah, don't pull anything.
I'm going to use my rope, and I'm going to tie a little loop in it to wrap things around. I'm going to give it to my mage hand. And my mage hand's going to go over and grab part of the collapsed hallway on, like, a nice place to hold on to get a good grip to it, and it's going to, like, pull it taut, and then it's going to hand the rope over to our monk.
Oh. Wait, what's this for? I don't understand.
Pull the rubble aside, yeah?
Oh, yeah, that will give me more leverage.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, thanks. I'll make my way across and try and clear the debris.
Alright, so, do you want to make an athletics check?
Yeah.
Would it be with advantage?
Yep.
Hell yes.
I'm sure you're not gonna have any problem.
I'm giving so much fucking help.
Helpful moment.
It'll be 25 total.
with ease, you scoop it up in your arms and toss it away back into the hole. And it's like, there is like another, because, you know, someone had to build the axes and all that, you just kind of like shove it into the next room. You don't have to like pack it against the walls or anything.
Oh, good. Is the way clear now?
Yep.
The way's clear.
Now you just have to dex check your way across the little pressure plates.
Me and Duran fucking high five, and then I high five with my mage hand.
Nice.
So we don't need to make dex checks?
You do,
With
because it's a very
advantage?
small hallway, and you have to, like, step over quite a large tile. But yeah, with advantage.
Sweet. I
We're all
rolled a
helping each
6.
other.
I'm so glad. Oh, sweet. I rolled a nat 20. Aegytha fucking
Awesome.
dances across the room. She's going.
Like, DDR, you nail everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
25.
Ruh-roh.
With advantage?
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
Alright. Anyone else?
25 for me.
rolled 21.
Nice. And Brand? Wait, Duran.
Oh, 25 total.
Alright. So you guys all have a good time. I think Duran, because even though you're large, you have this, like, inner peace and tranquility that just gives you, like, an incredible control over your body. The narrowness of this hallway doesn't really trip you up, but Brand, a little clumsier, a little more orcish, snags one. He snags the last axe, but it does whack him in the back. Mostly, I think it's, like, the force of it. You don't really get, like, the blade.
Mhm.
Like, you don't get, like, killed. But you do take a little bit of, like, force damage.
Ow. How much? Yeah, this would be bludgeoning,
Like 6.
by the way.
Alright, 6 points of bludgeoning.
You want to take a rest?
How are you faring?
Oh, and how does our friend do?
Oh yeah, how's the count?
Oh, Velkin. Velkin's a little live. He gets a 17. He gets a pass.
That's good.
You did better this time. Nice job.
You're improving.
Thank you.
We could take a short rest if you need it.
What do you say, Brand? Are you that injured?
I'm at 66 of 99 hit points, so I'm fine.
That's not nothing.
You got 12 hit die to burn, and also I could get all my spell slots back.
Okay, we can sit down.
How many spell slots have you cast?
1, 2, 3. I get 6 back on a short rest.
Let's take a look at this new chamber. What's in there?
This new chamber is it's a long hallway. It's wide. It's got 12 little branching rooms.
12 branching
12
rooms.
of them.
So, like, 6 on each side.
How about this? Let's check 2 rooms and then we'll take a short rest, yeah?
Okay.
I just don't want to run into a vampire with my pants down. Unless I plan on it, of course.
Heyo. High five.
Ah! We high five again! Best friends!
Best friend.
This guy's on my level! They exchange a high five, and there are 12 chambers.
Yes, there are 12 chambers.
Are there any symbols or inscriptions above the chambers that might indicate what they are for or about?
It's like in a language that you cannot read. It is something very old and lost.
I assume that these might be the banished in question.
Velkin, and I point up at the script. I kind of scratch my beard.
Are there, like, doors, or is it just corridors?
It's like a long hallway, and then like an arch leading to each of these little smaller rooms.
Okay.
So it's all open.
Okay.
I suppose I'll shine a light in there. I guess I'm holding the light right now, and I kind of shine it into the first.
So you shine your light into these little rooms, and there's like 3 sort of like holes in the wall that were clearly crypts, but they're all empty now.
That's
Uh-oh.
not good.
Like there's no coffins, it's just like an empty hole.
There's a room directly adjacent to it on the other side of the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to check that one next, if that's alright with everyone.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Same thing.
That's 6 total empty crypts.
Check the next set of rooms.
Let's try it. Yeah.
I guess we'll continue on like this if there's no signs of anybody actually being here. It's just very ominous, empty tombs.
Looks.
Yeah, it's just some ominous empty tombs.
Oh.
Like, you shine in one, and there is a wooden coffin, but there's nothing inside. And there's a lot of spider webs, and this has been long vacated, perhaps. Maybe you find, like, a couple of skeletons, either, like, in a wooden box or just hanging out. But these are, like, very dead skeletons. Very peaceful, like, I'ma just chill here for the rest of my eternity until I turn to dust. Looking-ass skeletons.
Alright,
Sounds
cool.
nice.
Nobody home.
Well, I guess it's safe to take a short rest if that's what you desire.
I think that's
I like
wise, yeah.
I could sit. My legs hurt.
I remove light from my car and I cast it on my hat and I put it down in the center like a makeshift bonfire and I sit by it.
I rub my hands in front of the hat.
I kind of motion for everybody else to sit down as well.
I'm sitting.
Pop, I take a seat. But tell me about this Mira character.
Yeah. Is she pretty?
Oh yeah, she's so pretty. She's
Aw.
got like her face kind of looks like the moon, and she's got like, well, her eyes are closed on her face, but above her head she's got like 7 different eyes, and they're not closed. And she's got like 6 arms, and she's kind of shaped like a triangle, but not really. And she's cool.
While Aegytha is speaking, I pulled out this little jar of ointment and I'm just dabbing it against my eyes. I'm about to take my long rest, so I'm just going to use the 6th level spell called True Seeing. And I'm going to just peer into the ethereal plane, if that's cool.
Cool.
Take a little gander in there.
Yeah, I'm going to look into the ethereal plane and see if I can see Aegytha's deity just chilling.
You do. She waves.
I look up at them, I nod, I take a deep, long, terrible pause. I look over at Aegytha and I'm just like, yep, looks exactly how you described.
I know what she looks like. We spent many years together at the bottom of the ocean.
I kind of rub my eyes with the ointment as I'm like, oh. Right, rest.
I wonder if she knows Thrill Mushtar.
I don't know what that means.
He is the thrice-named god of the mountains.
Maybe.
He was adopted by the orcs.
Mountain gods are dime a dozen.
I flip him off again.
She lives in the opposite of the mountains.
A reef?
No, like the trenches.
Oh yes, trench. That's
Ah.
the word I was looking for.
I wonder if they would get along then.
Maybe they'll be friends. That's cool. Maybe we can, hang out.
You're gonna be burning some hit dice, right? Connor?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. I was trying to figure out what my actual die are.
You're a cleric. This should be like a D10.
D8.
Checking it very quickly.
It is a D8. I check.
Shit. I almost gave you a D10, you sly bastard. You got 12 of them, so.
Smoke them if you got them.
I'll heal myself 13 hit points. Which I rolled kind of low.
13 of them.
Alright. Let's hit the road.
If
Alright.
by road you mean basement crypts, then yes, let's hit that shit, baby! Woo!
Hit it hard. Woo!
So which room are we going in next?
I mean, you've checked all of the rooms.
Oh,
They look a little crypty.
that's true. I kind of forgot. I was
I guess
just
we're gonna
thinking
move on.
about my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
So, I mean, you see some like another rounded archway, but this time there are 2 doors with like the big round knockers on them, and the knockers, you know, they're being held in the mouth by like a gargoyle, and the round of the knockers is like twisted and gnarled, much in the way that like, you know, the columns being created by the, what was it, like the magical wizardry that creates strange shapes. It looks a little chaotic.
Velkin, I'm sorry about this. And I'm going to try and kick the door down.
Oh, you did not have to do that.
Can I try it, Madison?
Yeah, you can try it.
Can I make it an athletics roll?
Sure, go for it.
Big knockers.
What was it?
It was a natural 2 plus 8, so that's 10.
Yeah.
Okay. You kick in the doors with...
What happened?
It's not even that funny. You kick in the doors with no resistance. They just open like regular doors.
Oh.
But like the force of your kick totally damages the wood, and one of the you hit it right in the round knocker such that it gets bent a little bit, and Velkin goes,
No.
You did not have to do that.
As I do that, I pull out my axe.
It wasn't locked.
Why did not you check? Even I know that. And I lived in a place where I'd never seen a door before.
Oh.
There could be a vampire around.
You gotta come in hot. You have to be ready. Alert.
I guess, but I think it would be quieter if you...
Well, the vampires do love the dramatics. I say as I just sort of step past him into the room he just kicked the door open to, very casually.
Aegytha shrugs and steps in as well.
So, as you kick in the door, there's this old lady that turns around and says, "No, you could have just knocked. That would have been fine. That was completely unnecessary."
So,
And then she turns to Velkin and she goes, You have come here to threaten my vampire domain?
Whoa.
he's not a vampire.
What are you talking about? He looks exactly like a vampire.
Listen.
Look at him. Look how he's dressed.
He's just got big teeth. I got big teeth. Do I look like
Same.
a vampire?
And people who dress up like dark academics don't have high intelligence usually. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
He just smells so infernal. And Velkin says, I put on perfume like 2 days ago, and then they threw me in jail.
I lean in, she's like, you smell fine.
It's good. It's good.
Thank you. This
Anyways,
perfume was very expensive.
are they giving us a moment, or are they looking like they're right about to attack us?
I mean, it was very sudden. If you're not going to say anything...
If we're gonna... Could we take a surprise round?
Probably not.
Okay.
I say,
You're having a nice chat.
all
I
right.
like what you guys have done with the place. Very skull and blood. Very,
Enough of this bullshit. Who are you? What are you doing down here? Are you a vampire? And stop doing vampire things. Yada yada.
Oh, clerics, always to the point.
Are you insane? What? Of course I'm a vampire. Who do you think made these? And she gestures to two people, like a boy and a girl, who are a little bit like spacey-eyed and out of their minds looking.
Release them.
Oh yeah, sure, of course. I'm just going to release the... No! I'm going to drink your blood, and then I'm going to go take my rightful place up in the overworld.
No. You're going to release them, or I am going to kill you.
Oh, vampires are always so entitled.
Well, first of all, I do not think you would like my blood. Second of all, guys, these is the bodies, right? They're...
Yep.
Okay.
I imagine as much. Where else would they
Velkin? Oh, wait, no, Velkin didn't actually see those.
Yeah.
True.
Velkin's, like, kind of gone, by the way. He's taken the opportunity to, like, go
Flee.
hide in the next
go?
room.
He's got a good idea.
Yeah, should have
Oh,
expected
shit.
that.
Smart man.
There's a map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's dope.
there sure is a map. You could take this opportunity to roll initiative.
Oh.
You know
going
what,
to-
baby.
I'm going to take this moment to say to my party members, on the word Ouroboros, close your eyes, alright?
Or
Okay.
I'm going to roll initiative.
I have a question. Do I keep my eyes closed?
Jenna does not reply.
Oh no. I got a nat 1.
That's false
Does a
again.
little dance.
You just add your initiative to it.
Yeah, you still add your dexterity to that one.
Oh, so I got a 3 then.
While we're rolling that, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna feed Ginger now since he's being a little bitch.
I thought he
I
was a
also
cat.
have to pee, so I'll take this chance.
You can be two things.
I'm gonna piss faster than
Oh.
so I can get back.
I gotta pee, hang on.
Oh. And I'll open this can of LaCroix. Ah. Oh, I'm alone. Oh, it's dark in here. Oh, Jesus, what's that? Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus.
Hello, welcome to the Anti-Car Podcast. I'm your host, Six.
And I'm Johnny.
So, Johnny, let's talk about calendars.
Calendars.
Calendar systems.
Calendar systems, yeah.
You know,
Big topic.
I love getting invested in settings. And,
Oh.
you know, and engaging with the world.
Oh, yeah.
But you want to know what I don't like?
What's that?
Learning a second fucking calendar.
You know, it's hard to get on one calendar.
Listen, I barely remember how old I am half the time.
Yeah.
How am I
yeah.
supposed to remember the difference between a saunter and a moon dance?
Oh my god, it's not, Saunter, Moondance. I don't even like Van Morrison.
Johnny, I feel like you're not putting all your heart into this.
What?
What?
I do like calendars, it's the problem.
Johnny, you fucking lied to me.
Yeah.
I needed you to be honest with me for once, and you lied to me. You looked
What?
me
Are
in
you
my
guys talking
eyes.
about my calendar?
Yeah.
Johnny told me he hated calendars, and he looked me in the eyes and he fucking lied to me.
Fucking thank God someone has to rip into this
Oh,
calendar
yeah.
system.
Okay, come on, guys. I worked really hard on that calendar.
I can't remember my birthday 90% of the time.
Well,
Connor's fucking measurement system of like days and weeks and shit makes the metric system look tenable.
okay. It's super easy to remember.
Yeah.
It's 8 months. Divided that by 4, and you get 2 months to each season.
I already want to kill myself.
It was really, really difficult to do all of that math, and I deliberated over it for a very long time, and I did it because I thought it would make this world cooler. And you know
I
what?
understand it.
It does.
I got it.
Yeah.
It's in my brain.
It's in there.
Listen,
It's logged.
I'm fine with
There-
dropping references to days of the week as long as we never explain it again on the podcast. Leave these fuckers in the dark.
Well, at some point when I tell you how much money Genko receives in alimony per month, I'm gonna need you to know what a month is.
That's true.
Per venture.
Ooh,
Connor, I'm going to come to Montana and strangle
That's
you to death.
confusing. A venture is like a business enterprise.
I didn't get to tell you this before, but there's wrought iron gates in front of this castle with a V on it, and that's
Nice.
another reason why Velkin thought it was fate.
Oh.
Like he could keep the original gate of the castle without
Right,
having
right.
to like ruin the aesthetic.
That's amazing. I love this guy so much. I am
This guy's
absolutely
dope.
gonna draw him later.
Mads, are you feeling loose?
Maybe.
Are your DM
That's
muscles
a
all
relative term.
loosened up? Because you seemed a little stiff going into this. I'm just making sure you're feeling it, you know?
Well, I have to find out where the DM muscles are. I've never paid attention to them.
Yeah. You ever wiggled your ears before? It feels a bit like that sometimes.
I don't know if I have the capability of wiggling my ears.
I can do
Exactly. Or you know how like when you focus on something, you kind of flex a muscle of sorts to do it. It's also like that feeling.
Right.
You're flexing something, but it's not physical.
Right. It's kind of like when you have to poop, but you just can't poop.
You know what? Your words, not mine.
But they're right.
I'm
I'm so right.
Yeah.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I hope
The
this
only
bitch
reason
casts
I,
a spell so I can nail her with my magic missile.
I'll consider it.
Hey, bitch, cast a
Be like-
spell already.
Hey, bitch, cast a concentration spell. I'm gonna fuck your whole day up.
Fucking cast one, bitch. I got it.
These bitches be casting spells. My god. Good for them. Good for them.
Well, apparently it's bad for them.
Bad for them once Jenin knocks their shit up with magic missile like 9 times.
Yeah.
I got nothing else to use this 6th level spell slot for. Might as well let loose.
Letting loose time.
Time to go hard and go home.
I just want to go hard.
I just want to go real.
What are you guys' favorite Girl Scout cookies?
Cinnamon.
Yeah, thing.
I'm a classical boy.
I like
Do they still make lemonades?
caramel delights for me.
Madison, what was yours?
I want to say lemonades. I don't even know if they still make them.
Those fucked. Those were so good. I usually hate like lemon pastry type stuff, but I would eat I could eat a couple of those in a row.
I like Samoas.
So
Yeah, that's the ones I like. That's the same. There's different names.
To do a little talk of strategy, I have one spell or another spell I can cast. It's either going to be Hypnotic Pattern or it's going to be Haste. Depends on what you guys would prefer. They're both concentration, so I can only really cast one.
Haste. I would like haste, please.
Okay. Just stay within 30 feet of me, if you can.
Yeah, I was about to say it would be useful for all of us to be able to have our eyes open anyways.
I'd only say, it was just so that you guys would know not to look at the Hypnotic Pattern.
Yeah.
I got initiative all rolled up.
So we got 3, 3, 12, and 7 for us, and on her end, I guess we'll find out.
Right. She does go first. Are we ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
All right.
Boom, baby.
So she is gonna go first, and Aegytha, can you make a Wisdom saving throw?
I sure can. That is a 16.
You are now charmed by the vampire.
Uh-oh.
The charmed target regards the vampire as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target isn't under the vampire's control, it takes the vampire's requests or actions in the most favorable way it can, and is a willing target for the vampire's bite attack.
Oh my god, I almost forgot. I'm best friends with that person.
Yeah, the strangest
I can't
acquaintances.
believe I didn't remember.
Of course you are, darling.
That's crazy. How did this happen?
I know, it's such a coincidence to run into you down here.
I just kind of glance over at Aegytha.
Well, the next one in the line is Duran.
I'll use my 50 feet of unarmored movement to sprint right after this lady. Whoosh.
All right. You sprint after her.
Yeah, I'm like on all fours for a bit of there, like a doggy. And then I get up and I try to insult her with my I'll attack her. My unarmed strike.
All right.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
That's a nat 1.
All right.
Also, where's my other d20? And the other one's 15 to hit.
All right. Well, it doesn't hit.
Darn.
You punch yourself in the arm for half damage.
Okay. Let's say that. That'll be 5 damage to myself. I'll mark that. I'll try and flurry of blows her now.
Okay.
Blow her shit up.
It's 23 and 22 to hit.
They hit.
Okay. It'll be 21 total bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You sock this old lady in the face.
Yeah. I do like a little palm strike.
That's great.
You uppercut her
Yeah.
in the jaw. She says,
Oh yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare I?
How much damage did you do?
21.
All right.
All right. And is that it?
Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
All right. Next is this girl who has come from the village. She rolls up on your shit, all jaggedy walking. She's kind of walking very unnaturally, stomping around and snarling a little bit and as she comes towards you.
That's a bit extra.
That's a little much.
She's gonna hit Brand with a bite attack.
Come at me.
25 to hit.
That hits. God, I thought I was untouchable.
That's why you fail. Second you start believing that.
These guys probably got a high CR. We are level 12.
All right. You get 8 points of piercing damage and 9 points of necrotic damage.
All right. I am at 49 HP.
All right. End of their turn. Oh wait, the boy's got to go. Or does he have a separate initiative entirely?
His is different. Yep.
Okay.
Is that not a handsome little vampire lad that you're using for that token icon? Is that a YA novel protagonist?
The sharp-looking guy.
He's a guy I found on Pinterest.
They look like CW characters.
They do.
God, yeah, I didn't want to say that. But yeah. All right.
Knock off Twilight.
Not this CW, the other one.
All right, that's it. That's it for her.
Is it Connor now?
Yep, it is Connor's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go over here so that I don't get flanked by Aegytha, my good buddy and friend. I'm gonna hit the vampire girl non-lethally. That's a natural 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right. Yay, you miss.
Why am I do you want to make me attack myself?
A little bit. Like half damage.
All right. 3 plus 4 is
7.
7.
So
7
3.
divided, so just 3.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can
Well,
take
3
it.
points.
I can take it.
You're a big boy. You got this.
He's the biggest boy.
I'm the biggest boy.
The biggest boy in the room.
Biggest boy in the room. So I'm going to use my reaction. She is non-lethally going to take. She's going to have to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled high.
A natural 20. Jesus.
Son of a
Rip.
bitch. All right, she still takes 8 plus 3. 3 is 11. She takes 11 halved. You can have that for me. It would be 5. It's 5.
Okay.
However, I'm going to force her 10 feet away from me.
Okay. In what direction?
She's going to go over here.
Cool. There she goes.
And
10 feet to your right, yeah?
yeah. And then I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon as my bonus action.
Oh fuck yes! Let's get some spiritual weapon action.
Yeah.
Yeah, woo!
Spiritual weapon.
I'm going to summon it right behind this lady. It is a golden battle axe that is in the shape of a hawk. The blade part
Nice.
is actually in the shape of a hawk.
That's pretty cool.
That's dope
That's
as
an
hell.
artistic representation of it.
Yeah. It's so that like kind of the wings kind of have a form the blades and
Yeah.
the hawk is grabbing onto a lightning bolt.
Oh, I got it all beautifully artistically rendered.
For the audience, they nailed it. It's perfect. Like excellent depiction.
It's the most beautiful drawing I've ever seen.
I wish you could
I've
see
seen
it,
a lot
but
of
you never
drawings.
will. So I'm sorry, but
I've
it's
seen more
amazing.
drawings than you'll ever fucking see, and I gotta say, perfect.
10 out of 10.
Okay. And you're gonna attack with it?
Yeah, hold on. I just plus my spellcasting modifier. Okay, cool. 17. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits, yes.
Nice. Ugh. 5, 6, 7. 7 points of damage.
Alright.
Nice.
You whack her with the axe.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're doing it non-lethally, you do in fact, like, maybe whack her with the flat part of the axe. Just to get some good damage on her.
I think maybe I give her like a shallow slice somewhere where it would
Alright.
be non-lethal, like across her arm or something.
Yeah,
Just like I need her to go down.
right. And she, like, sort of grasps at it and makes sort of an unholy noise. A little bit of an unholy noise, like, ugh!
That is an
All right. That is finally the end of my turn. Sorry that took so long.
Alright.